Biennial, okay.
Yeah.
What made you think now's the time to do it?
Well, the anti-vilification laws are going to target women and criminalise mainstream women's views. So we needed to push back that it's not okay to suppress women's freedom of speech, freedom of belief, freedom of association, and all of those things will happen.
What freedom of speech do you think will be suppressed?
Yeah, well, the laws have a very low threshold, so they say that if it's likely that someone would be offended by something that a woman would say, then that could be vilification. So you saw here today that there's a lot of people in Melbourne who are very offended if women say simple truths like men can't be women and only mothers breastfeed.
The counter-protest,
Yeah,
you probably predicted it, you probably anticipated it.
yeah.
Did it have any impact?
Well, the police just did such a brilliant job, and I just have to sing out to the police. Thank you so much for upholding our human rights. And
But did their presence have any impact on your message?
we did have to cut our talks a little bit short because the police were copping a lot of abuse from the counter-protesters. But really, it was great. We got the opportunity to say what we needed to say, and the police kept the angry men well away.
What rights do you think trans women should have?
Well, they have the same rights as everybody else, so the non-discrimination rights mean that they shouldn't be discriminated against at work.
What rights do you think trans women shouldn't have?
Well, they can't force other people to believe what they believe. That's the problem. So that's fine. They can believe whatever they like about themselves. But
But are there any rights that they have at the moment that do you think should be taken away?
well, I don't really see it that way, to be honest. I think that they're being given the opportunity to target women because they don't like what our rights are. So that it's women who are losing their rights, not people who have a gender identity. So,
How would you categorise their mood today?
well, unfortunately, they seem quite angry, and I don't think they understand that women aren't their enemy. We're literally their mum's age, most of us. So, you know, we don't have a problem with how they might want to live their lives. We just want them to respect that we're women and that we have the right to believe what we believe, and we should have single-sex services and spaces, and we certainly shouldn't have men who identify as women in women's jails.
Just finally, the UK's Supreme Court decision last week, you kind of think, geez, Australia needs to catch up and do something like that? Does that give you a sense of momentum, I guess?
Yeah, so, I mean, the decision of the UK Supreme Court will come to Australia. It's a common law decision, and it does apply to Australia, no matter what the Australian Human Rights Commission might say. So we feel confident that in time we will get our rights back, because everybody's on our side. I mean, we all know.
Well, they weren't today.
Well, no, but they're a noisy minority who have been let run rampant without consequence for too long, and it was great to see the police put those consequences into place today, give them some boundaries. That's the kind of thing you can do, I think.
Cheers, appreciate that. And I know you didn't get on a tram because you were just waiting to talk to us. So thank you.
Yeah, our pleasure. I hope it comes up well. Thanks
Cheers.
so much.
Cheers.